Draw near, my beloved one, and let my words find a place within you. I want to reveal a certain understanding to you, one that will illuminate your journey ahead. This isn't just a passing notion or something you've imagined. It's a profound certainty, a gentle summons you felt stirring inside for a while. You've noticed a change, a feeling you couldn't quite identify. I tell you today, my cherished one, that something important is about to become clear. This is why I speak to you directly at this very moment. Halt for a moment. With all my affection and a distinct purpose, I ask you, let go of every other thought. Silence the noise that surrounds you. Set aside anything that pulls your attention. What I share with you now is different from anything you've heard before. It comes from me for a reason that is deeply set. There are hidden workings in motion, and you must pay attention to what is being revealed. A tender spirit from my own presence walks close to you. This soul has sincerely asked me to bring you a vital message. The realm beyond your senses is closer than you realize, and difficulties have tried to rush ahead of my intentions. But remember, I am your constant guide. I am your firm protection. Every word you are about to receive is part of a plan I formed with deep consideration. If you already feel my presence stirring within you right now, I invite you to undertake a straightforward yet significant action. Accept this understanding in your heart. There is no greater kindness than helping another spirit grasp what lies ahead. If you truly sense this is not mere coincidence, then let this awareness sink deeply into your being. This inner confirmation will show me you are ready. You have longed for answers, my child. You have shed quiet tears, hoping for change, for your pains to lessen, for solitude to lift, for what was promised to come true. Hear this from a voice both firm and tender. My silence was not neglect. I have been active in ways hidden from your sight. Even when you felt overlooked, unheard, I was already sending signs from my home. One such message reaches you now directly from a spirit who held you dear on earth and who now finds peace with me. Yes, the one you long for, the one you mourn, who appears in your sleep, has something to tell you. You are never truly by yourself, my beloved one. Even when your dwelling felt empty, when your table felt too large for the few who sat there, when your soft appeals seemed to go unheard, I was there. I moved through the silent chambers of your spirit, caring for the parts no one else could touch. Now the time has come to reveal what has been kept near. For what is concealed in my domain is not meant to remain concealed forever. Some understandings are shown only when a spirit is open. And yours, my precious child, is prepared. You cannot imagine the discussions held concerning you in my higher courts. Some names are spoken with great honor in my presence. Your name is one of them. When you gave help without expecting anything back. When you chose silence to protect another's feelings. When you showed warmth even when you felt drained. When you kept seeking me. Even when you felt no shift. In those very instants, my kingdom responded. Did you think no one observed? I witnessed it all, my child, and the one who is now with me saw it as well. That spirit who loved you so deeply in their earthly life and who now thrives in my light has continued to speak for you. I understand your sorrow. You need not speak it for me to comprehend. The faith you kept even through your hardship is what now clears this way for you. What is soon to be revealed is more than just words. It is a part of the shift intended just for you. Before this gift appears in your daily life, I must secure it within your inner self. You must receive it, accept it with all your heart. Stop doubting if you deserve great things or if your chance has gone by. For I tell you with complete assurance, yes, you are deserving. Yes, your time is here. And yes, that good fortune is truly drawing near. You might have felt it was too late, that years had slipped past, that some good things were meant only for others. It is not that I delay, but rather that I require you to arrive at a point where you release your own efforts and lean entirely on my strength. What is coming will not arise from your efforts, but from my directing hand. Today, I want you to remember a truth I set within you long ago. There is a stillness beyond human grasp, a profound quiet that protects your mind and feelings even when difficulties are all around. This inner quiet is not an illusion. This quiet is my very presence with you, and my nearness remains with you even as you listen. You're not just imagining this. It is real. It is I. I am here. The one you held so dear, who now shines in my light, is smiling right now. They know this message has reached you, for they know this is the distinct confirmation you looked for in your solitary moments. Perhaps there were things you couldn't settle, words unspoken, goodbyes that felt unfinished. But I tell you, my child, nothing was truly left incomplete that true affection has not already brought to its conclusion. Real devotion does not lessen when the body passes. My constant care is always active, and now that same love will help you embrace what is arriving. A profound understanding is about to dawn for you, my child. It is not something hidden in shadows, but a sacred truth revealed only to those who listen with an open spirit. This truth speaks to your turning point. That part of your journey that felt unmoving. Those quiet longings you expressed repeatedly that seemed unheard. My answer is now forming, carrying my essence. And it is coming to you. It is not random. It is by my intention, for my purpose for you is always active. My desires align with your well-being. And just as you once spoke with sadness, today I wish for you to speak with confidence. Let your words reflect certainty, not complaint. Let a small light begin to glow within you, however faint. For if you truly believe, everything changes. Right now in this moment I saw you withdraw to cry when no one was watching, my child. I saw you show a bright face to others while your inner self slowly broke. They remained unaware, but I observed. My perception sees beyond what is visible. Your softest thoughts are plain to me. Even a sigh tells me your worries. You kept many things hidden for a long time. And while you did this to protect those dear to you, it lessened your own inner resilience. I observed you even when you felt entirely unobserved. I saw how you gave of yourself completely, even when you had nothing left. I saw how you changed the subject to avoid speaking of your pain, shifting topics when asked about your state, simply to save others from worry or unease. Yet now the moment has arrived to bring wholeness to what has been held within you. For the sadness you kept secret now needs to be made whole. And I am here to hear it. Your silence was not weakness. It was a sign of profound affection. But I do not want you to carry this heavy inner weight by yourself anymore. You have collected words left unsaid, pains that remain, and goodbyes never fully given. It is not right for your inner self to bear this weight any longer. That is why today I wish to enter that hidden part of you where you've kept pieces of your struggle carefully hidden from view. Today I will join you there, not to judge but to cleanse. For pain does not stop simply because it is hidden. And I want your inner unrest to cease. I remember you were alone after that disagreement, my child. I recall how you wondered if you had caused it, if you had made an error. You waited, hoping for a return, for someone to reach out, for a voice to inquire if you required anything. And then you acted as you frequently do. You dried your tears, drew a long breath, and internally declared that all was well. But it was not. And I knew it. For I was there watching and upholding you, even though you did not know. That was not a pretense. It was a deep yearning arising from your inner being. And I kept it close in my mind. Do you recall a time you felt invisible, my child, perhaps at a family gathering where many spoke, but no one truly looked at you? You were physically there but felt as if you weren't. You felt your thoughts were unimportant, your words unheard. Even though you said nothing, a silent pain settled inside you, wanting to be recognized and known. And I was present, observing as you lowered your eyes to hide your tears. I saw how you again pretended to be content. And I knew that day something was etched within you, the feeling of being unimportant. But I come now to remove that untruth. You matter. You are esteemed, not for what you do, nor for what you give, but for who you are. You are my cherished child. And that truth is whole. You are not expected to be strong without limit, my child. I never asked that of you. You were taught that crying meant weakness, that showing emotions meant being exposed. But I tell you that tears can be a silent request, that accepting your feelings shows trust, and admitting your weariness does not make you less. It shows your true self. And within that very humanness, I find space to work. For I did not look for perfect beings. I looked for sincere hearts. And the truth is, my beloved one, you need to find inner calm, to heal, to let go. Today, I wish for you to lay down the weight of guilt you have carried. That constant thought that you could have done more, that another choice might have changed everything. The inner voice that tells you of your insufficiency, your shortcomings, your errors. I know that whisper. It does not come from me. That voice speaks what is untrue. For I saw your sincere heart, your genuine intentions, your every effort, your quiet tears in your resting place. And how you offered prayers for others, even when your own need was most profound. You carry no fault. Hear this clearly. You are not to blame. And there is nothing you must prove to gain more of my affection. My love for you is already whole without any strings. I remember that specific evening, my child. You sat in dimness, the room dark and quiet. Perhaps you thought of giving up. Perhaps you wondered why you should go on. Your spirit felt heavy, your inner self tired, your eyes dry from tears that had stopped flowing. Even though you made no sound, I knew every thought. I felt your deep breath. And I drew closer. Truly, I was nearer than you could conceive. I was always close, my beloved child, even when you felt most isolated. To me, my precious one, your very being holds boundless worth. You often focus on what was amiss, on perceived flaws, or on what was lost. But I see past that, my cherished child. I see your steady spirit, your ability to love deeply, your firm dedication. I saw you stand up again and again, even when there was no one to lean on. I saw you keep giving kindness even when you felt empty. These actions carry great meaning for me. There is a profound source of inner strength within you that you may not fully understand. I have come to make things clear, my child, to affirm that your spirit remains strong, that your path stretches onward, and countless fresh beginnings lie ahead. Today, I extend solace to the memories you carry. I reach into the quiet places where you keep old wounds, disappointments, and times you felt abandoned. Sometimes the most difficult forgiveness is the one you must grant yourself. I wish to assist you in this, my beloved, because you deserve to live freely, unbound by what has passed. I offered you my forgiveness long ago. Now, the invitation is for you to step into that liberation. Grasp this essential truth which has been unchanging from the very start. Even when you stumble, even when you hesitate, even when you pause your steps, my affection for you never lessens. I am constant. I am unwavering. I am always here. This steady presence is what will sustain you even during challenging periods. You do not need to understand every purpose or outcome. You simply need to know that you are always upheld, and you truly are. Those matters you kept hidden, those unspoken weights, those parts of yourself you avoided facing, they lose their power over you now. I am shining a light on them, not to expose your weaknesses, but to bring you completeness. There is no shame in the journey toward well-being. To shed tears in my presence is not a sign of fragility. It is an act of profound confidence. You are deeply valued by me, my cherished one. Not just for what you achieve, but simply because you exist. This marks the commencement of a deep and continuous renewal. It will not be instant, but it will be true. It will be for you. And when you look back on this time, you will do so with gratitude, free from distress. You will understand that the very struggles you kept concealed were also the moments where I drew closest to you. You often wondered why my answers seemed slow to arrive. You offered your prayers, your pleas, waiting with both patience and at times deep longing. You went to sleep hoping for a shift upon waking. Yet silence endured. Day after day you sensed no reply, that the desired change was deferred, that your words vanished unheard. Today I speak plainly about why I allowed that quietness. It was not a punishment. It was not neglect. It was protection. There were aspects of your journey you had not yet perceived. There were individuals not yet prepared to walk alongside you. And there were inner conflicts that needed resolution. Before I granted what you so deeply sought, I consider not only the desire itself, but also the spirit that will carry what is to come. During that period when you felt I was not communicating, I was in truth working far beyond your comprehension. My quietness was never disinterest. It was a time when I fortified you even without your awareness. It was a sacred moment of preparation. Within that time, I was reinforcing your inner being even when you were not aware. While you perceived only obstacles, I was forming new paths. While you heard only emptiness, I was guiding others, people you hadn't even met, arranging connections, shaping events. Every assurance I offer unfolds through a process. And sometimes the deepest expression of my care for you is not granting your request precisely when you voice it, but when you are truly prepared to embrace it with understanding, wisdom, and inner calm. Therefore, today I wish to share a deep truth with you. You will revisit the origin of your past sorrows. This is not for renewed suffering, but for genuine healing. Do not fear your past, my child. Your experiences do not define your essence. What occurred does not diminish the intention I hold for you. The very setting where you felt wounded, where you faced disappointment, where your hopes seemed shattered, will be the very spot where you begin to witness profound transformation. For the blessing is not determined by the location. It is determined by my presence. And wherever I choose to act, all is made new. You will revisit, yes, but not as your former self. This time you will approach it with fresh insight. And on this occasion, tears will not be from a sense of abandonment, but from renewal. You were unaware that while you rested, my care enveloped you. That as you labored without energy, I upheld your being. That while others overlooked your difficulties, I was contending for you. In ways unseen, nothing ceased. Everything was being arranged. You perceived only stillness, but I observed progress. Genuine development often occurs quietly, like a deep foundation being laid before any structure appears. That is how I worked within you. And though you saw no outward signs deep inside, a more resilient, seasoned, and authentic trust was taking shape. At times, what troubles you most is the thought that you no longer sense my nearness as intensely as before, or that your tears don't flow as freely when you pray, that your feelings have cooled. But do not mistake inner growth for detachment. I do not require you to constantly experience strong emotions for me to be active. I reside not only in profound sensations or tearful moments. I also reside in your steadfastness, in your quiet choice to continue believing, in your trust that now rests not on fleeting feelings, but on deep certainty. Such trust brings me great joy. Such trust clears the way for greater things. And that very trust is what now brings forth what I have prepared for you. What occurred in your past was never unseen by me. I witnessed your moments of shame, your times of being singled out, your experiences of being let down by those closest to you. I did not endorse those events, but I allowed them to serve a greater purpose. For from that very hurt, a depth of understanding emerged within you that was not there before. From that experience of loss, a clarity was born that now guides your choices. From that period of hardship, a voice emerged within you that can now bring solace to others. I allow nothing to be wasted. Every moment you lived was part of a grander design. For I am elevating you to be an example, a living testament. And such a life is not forged in easy moments. It is shaped through difficult nights. It is refined by genuine tears. You believed that chapter was closed. That specific place was in the past. That memory no longer held any value. And on this occasion, not to re-experience the sorrow, but to imbue it with new meaning. That space you avoided. Speaking of that discussion that never found resolution, that part of your own story you kept hidden. I will step into that with you because what is ignored cannot mend. And what is yielded to me I can transform. My intention in allowing certain paths was never to lessen you, my child. It was for you to truly see how my presence transforms what appears broken into something whole and beautiful. I am giving you a new way to understand all you have lived through. You will cease to perceive only absence. You will recognize the insights gained. You will no longer feel only separation. You will discern the bonds that emerged. You will no longer focus solely on the wounds. You will observe the signs of overcoming. Those who brought you distress no longer have influence over you. What you believed was taken from you is far less than what I am now bringing to you. Sadness will not define your ending. I will. And I promise you my ultimate declaration for you will be of vitality, of honor, and of complete restoration. I am bringing back to you what you thought was permanently lost. It might be a bond, a sense of expectation, or a part of your inner self that felt left behind. Whatever it is, my beloved, prepare your heart, for it is coming back. Yet, it will be different. It will be fully restored, made perfect, and arrive at the precise moment. It will not be as you imagined, but far better. I do not patch up what is damaged. I create afresh, and when I create anew, I do so entirely. I act with perfect attention and deep tenderness. So you will never again feel sorrow concerning that particular thing. Do you remember feeling uncertain, wondering if I was truly with you? You will now grasp that I was not just there, but directing your every movement. The difficult turns were not mistakes. They were paths designed to protect you. The periods of delay were not punishments. They were indications that something superior was approaching. For anyone who walks with me needs only to have confidence, not to understand every small point. You might have thought my silence meant I had no concern for you. But today, my precious one, I state with endless love, I have always held you dear. Even when you doubted your own worth, even when you thought I had ceased speaking to you, every inhale, every idea, every journey you undertook was watched by me with deep affection. I was present when everyone else left. And I am present now speaking to you, for I have never departed. I desire for you to grasp this reality. Today, you are not commencing from a void. You are building upon what you have lived, upon a belief that has grown stronger, upon an inner strength that has faced difficulty yet persists, an inner strength that did not give up. And that to me carries deep meaning. Many stumble, but not all stand again. With an open heart. You did, and that moves me deeply. I am giving you a deep inner quietness, not a quietness that depends on everything being perfect, but a stillness that lasts even when things around you stay the same. This steady certainty comes from knowing you are secure in my care. That you are not without direction. That I am your constant help, your secure refuge, your lasting truth. That stillness will allow you to go forward without fear. It will shield your mind from damaging thoughts. You cannot bring about this quietness on your own. But today, my beloved child, I choose to give it to you. And the Spirit who has passed on now residing with me has also had a role in all these matters. Since their coming to this place, they have consistently mentioned you. They have brought your name before me without pause. Their deep feeling for you remains alive, still strong. The time of holding back is over. I am not speaking of something far off or a hope that is yet to come. I am stating it right now. As you hear my voice, I announce your transformation. Not simply because you are worthy, but because the exact moment I appointed for you has arrived. Some periods do not end just by the passing of days, but by my divine word. And I, your God, proclaim that this season of tears, of expectation, of uncertainty, concludes today. What is now appearing is no longer a faint memory of what was. It is something new, true, and clear. And I will reveal it not only in secret, but before those who once doubted you. For this is also a time for acknowledgement. The quiet strength you showed, the responses you withheld, the lack of regard you encountered, none of it went unseen by me. In my perfect justice, there are moments when I personally make way for things to be set right. And this, my beloved one, is one of those moments. I did not speak it softly. I proclaimed it. And when I speak, nothing can oppose it. What is settled in the highest realms cannot be undone by anything on earth. For this reason, what is about to manifest will be indisputable. Neither anything nor anyone will be able to reverse it. For when I declare a thing, neither the passage of time nor fear nor any person can stand against me. It does not matter if it seems delayed. It does not matter if the conditions are not ideal. I do not require conditions. I establish them. I do not seek an opening. I create the way. I do not require your full comprehension. I ask for your trust. For this profound shift I am bringing forth for you will not be by human reasoning. It will be by trust, and you possess it. Though you may feel fragile, though you may occasionally stumble, your confidence has proven more resilient than your sorrow. I want you to recall the times you considered giving up, my precious one. Remember that specific day when you thought, I cannot go on. Remember that night you fell asleep weeping without sharing it with anyone. I noted that day as well. It was not chance. It was intention, for now you understand that it was not your own might that brought you to this point but my favor. And it is that same favor that now brings about this profound transformation. There will be those who inquire how you obtain this blessing, and you will simply be able to state, I waited. I trusted. I did not yield. And that is enough, for I honor persistence. I honor those who do not release their hold on my promise. I honor those who continue to believe even when it seems illogical. And you did all of that, my cherished child. This is why at this moment you will be honored in your well-being, in your dwelling, in your relationships, in your spirit. This profound change will touch all parts of your existence. It will not be incomplete. It will be whole. For I do not give in pieces. I give entirely. I do not bestow by measure. I bestow without limit. I am instilling within your spirit a certainty you lacked before. It will not be the hesitant trust of the past. It will be a firm, secure, unwavering confidence. You will no longer walk in apprehension. You will no longer question your worth. You will no longer compare yourself to others. For you will know beyond any doubt that you are treasured, chosen, upheld. This new phase will be unlike anything you have experienced. It will be plentiful. It will astound you. It will genuinely be yours. And I will not accomplish this only for you. I will accomplish it for those you hold dear. I will accomplish it because there are those who need to witness my continued action. That is why this profound change is not merely an answer. It is a purpose. It is part of a greater design. And you will understand it all little by little. Now I want you to be still for a few moments right where you are. Breathe deeply. If able, close your eyes and allow this message to settle within your very core. For it is not a fleeting feeling. It is an eternal declaration. And just as it is established in the unseen realms, it now takes form in your world. Now that I have declared your profound change, now that my word has gone forth from my very being, there is an additional desire I hold for you. Something deep, something spiritual. It is not complicated or burdensome, but it is sacred. I want you to express your conviction. I want you to voice your belief to me with tangible words, not so that I know, for I already know everything. It is for your own understanding, my beloved, so you can truly see and confirm your trust, your readiness. This is why I ask you now to express it in whatever way you can as a private act of deep conviction. Let it be a true release from your inner self, not just a set phrase. Let your deepest spirit speak through your expression. I will attend to every utterance, for I miss nothing that comes from a sincere heart. To voice thanks for your hope, my beloved one, is not to claim your surroundings have altered. It is to affirm an inner transformation has occurred. You hold fast to belief even when the complete picture is not yet visible. You offer thanks before the full gift unfolds. This, my precious child, is authentic reliance. It is the very confidence I always recognize. I am aware of your journey, my child. Not just the emptiness you felt, but also the moments when promises were made to you that never materialized. The words spoken that dissolved into nothingness. The pledges from others that failed. This is why placing your reliance can be difficult. I comprehend this entirely. Yet, I want you to understand that my communication to you stands firm eternally. My truth does not diminish as days turn into years. What I have declared to you, I will surely accomplish. For this reason, my child, this act of conviction, this expression of thanks for your hope transcends simple speech. It is your inner being ascending. It is your spirit releasing doubt and embracing assurance. You are not required to witness the ultimate outcome to be grateful. The thankfulness I desire from you is not a formality. It is for alignment. When you give thanks beforehand, you affirm your reliance on my character, on my steadfastness, on my profound care. It is like a traveler resting in the knowledge of a secure path ahead without question of its safety. You are saying, thank you, because you perceive my work, even if it's not yet fully visible, and I respond to that unwavering confidence. I approach. I bring things to pass. I am truly there. The hope I speak of, my child, is not found in worldly offerings. It is not a false vision, nor is it fragile. It is the hope that emerges when you understand you are safe within my keeping. That my timing is precise. That my affection is constant. This hope is not dependent on favorable conditions but on the certainty that even if events do not unfold as you anticipated, I will turn them to your benefit. This is the enduring expectation I desire to plant firmly within your spirit today. not one that dissipates with a gentle wind, but one that stands strong through the most turbulent gales. Recall, my child, how frequently you believed your path had ended, that a phase of your existence was complete, that your finest experiences were in the past. But I am not bound by the passage of time, nor by human schedules. My guidance comes from eternal designs, and your calling remains active, still full of vitality. There are paths you have yet to walk. There are gifts you have yet to uncover. There are hearts that have not yet received what I intend to share through you. This is why I sustain you. This is why I bring this communication to you today. And if at any point you felt invisible to me, if you ever silently questioned, I want you to comprehend this with absolute clarity. I never overlooked you. Each day you felt isolated, I was beside you. Every instance you felt misinterpreted, I genuinely knew your heart. Each time you feigned well-being, I perceived what was truly happening inside you. I did not withdraw. I was not diverted. I was fully attentive. And today I am nearer still. Your narrative is not overlooked. Your days are not without purpose. Every stage, every sorrow, every silent plea carries enduring importance. You have not traveled without cause. You have not faced difficulties without reason. All you have encountered holds significance within my vast blueprint. And even your errors, the hindrances, the pauses, all can be utilized by me to guide you beyond your wildest thoughts. Therefore, I am not addressing you today solely to soothe your spirit. I am speaking to you to strengthen you, so you may ascend, so you may reconnect with your authentic being. So my voice may echo more powerfully than your difficult recollections. I am bestowing upon you a fresh perspective, a new footing. You will no longer exist awaiting external conditions to shift for inner calm. You will carry peace within you, and that will reshape all things. For genuine tranquility does not stem from your possessions or lack thereof. It arises from knowing I am beside you. It stems from knowing you are not traversing this journey by yourself. And that unwavering conviction is what will change how you communicate, how you perceive, how you hold faith. You will no longer speak from a sense of scarcity. You will speak from the plentifulness you know is approaching. You will no longer view situations through the filter of old wounds. You will see them through the restoration I am bringing. You will no longer hold convictions with hesitation. You will believe with steadfast assurance. I do not merely wish to grant you an object. I desire to transform you at your core. For the most profound gift I can offer is not a favor placed in your grasp, but a renewed understanding of your own being. A selfhood no longer shaped by what you have relinquished, but by what I have silently imparted to you. For you have expanded more in still moments than in active ones. Because your spirit, though tired, remains open. And I commit myself to open hearts. I uphold those who do not yield. And you, my beloved child, you did not yield. You are a spirit who comprehends the burden of grief. Yet you are also on the brink of experiencing the depth of my splendor. You are among them. That is why I sustained you when no one else comprehended. Because a specific time was appointed for you, and that time has arrived. Do not view this as coincidence. See it as the revelation of my flawless purpose. If you have ever felt trapped in recurring difficulties, repeating the same disappointments. Know this. I am concluding that now. I am bringing an end to those patterns of struggle. I am declaring a new beginning for you this very day. You were not intended to revolve endlessly. You were formed to advance. And today I empower you to move forward. This is not through your own power but through the fortitude that stems from genuine anticipation. That anticipation I ask you to record, to vocalize, to keep close to your heart. This act shows you recognize the past difficulties yet hold an unwavering belief in what lies ahead. It is the statement of one who has faced emptiness, yet maintained trust. And your words, when they come from a place of trust, carry the same weight as your deepest longings. I do not want you to live with a false understanding of who you truly are. This is the reason why today I come to renew your spirit and your very sense of self. For I have seen how over time you started to accept the judgments of others. Cutting remarks you heard when you were small, comments that stayed with you, quiet moments that felt heavier than loud words. All these left their mark. Even if you rarely speak of them, I have seen them. You have grown accustomed to their presence, much like one adjusts to a persistent discomfort. But today, my cherished one, I do not want you to carry these burdens anymore. Today, I come to address those tender spots. Today, I come to lift them away from their deepest hold. For you cannot fully embrace what is next if you remain bound to the experiences from when you were just learning about trust. From your earliest days, you felt you had to earn kindness, that you had to acquire all attention, that your worth stemmed from your usefulness to others. This led you to give so abundantly, to often hold your tongue, and to shoulder burdens of fault that were never truly yours. Today I declare to you, you bore no responsibility for what was done to you. It was not your role to fix anyone. It was not your duty to repair what others broke. You were simply a young soul, a precious child with an open heart seeking connection. And that is not a weakness. It is the most honest trait there is. You have carried the weight of being turned away even when you did not understand why. People left without a word. Voices judged you, making you feel smaller. And with time, you began to think something was wrong with you. Perhaps if you were altered, if you behaved differently, if you were more pleasing, thinner, quieter, or more agreeable, then you would be sufficient. But that is not the truth. Nothing about your true self was ever incorrect. I want you to grasp this clearly. There's nothing wrong at your deepest core. You felt pain, yes, but you were not made with brokenness. Others made you feel that way. And today, I wish to give back what was unfairly taken. I will walk with you through those moments you have kept hidden. That time they spoke harshly to you and you covered your ears. That time you wished someone would defend you and no one did. That night you cried silently under your blanket so no one would hear. All those moments left a mark within you. Not just sadness but a sense of unease, a lack of certainty, a fear of being harmed again. That is why you pulled back so much. That is why you began to show different versions of yourself. One for your family, another for your close circle, another for the wider world. Today, my child, I am the one speaking these words to you. I am here. I have known every step of your journey, and through none of them did I ever release you. You thought you had strayed, that you had forgotten your real self, that the Passing years, the pains, the setbacks had quieted your inner knowing. But your voice is not lost. It is simply covered, waiting to be found again. I heard it often, even when you yourself no longer knew it. That quiet voice that speaks when all else is still. That voice that dares to hope again when it sees a spark of light. That voice is truly yours. And the moment has arrived for you to employ it once more. The moment has arrived for you to speak, not from past wounds, but from your deepest truth. For your truth is not defined by what you endured. Your truth is what I placed within you. And that has never lessened. My beloved child, you have remained. You have listened and your spirit has welcomed these words I have spoken. This is not by chance. For your heart has been prepared, and your deepest longings have brought you to this very moment. You are not merely a listener. You are one who truly hears, one whose journey I have watched with boundless affection. As one who seeks truth, you have now been given a sacred understanding, a fresh perspective on all you have lived. I call you now to let this message resonate again within your spirit. Let your inner voice, which I have always heard, express its conviction. Voice your belief to me, not for my knowing, but for your own anchoring in this new phase. This simple act of expressing your heart's agreement with this message is a powerful declaration, a tangible step in the transformation I have announced for you. Know this, my cherished one. I am always present. My care for you is unwavering, and my truths will continue to unfold within you. Return for deeper understanding. For I have more to reveal, more wisdom to impart, and more of my presence to share. My promises do not diminish, they only grow brighter. Go forth, my precious child, under my enduring protection. May my deep quietness settle fully within you, shielding your spirit and guiding your every step. You are upheld. You are valued. And you are deeply loved. Now and always. We run on viewer donations only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you. Type Amen and subscribe.